Friday night pizza's hot, dice are rolled, the DM's blot, whisper secrets dark and deep, characters we all must keep. Fight and bold and rogue souls fly, wizard spells light up the sky, cleric prays for healing touch, but oh the bard he fumbles much. Lute in hand with voice of gold, tried to charm the dragon bold, rolled a one and that one low, tripped and fell right on his toe. Fighter clones the rogue retreats, wizard faints, the cleric weeps, dragon roars with laughter deep, the bard he cries a lonely sleep. Next week comes a chance to shine, redeem myself this time divine, roll the 20, voices cheer, critical hit, banish fear, fighter smile, the rogue high fight. Wizard claps, the cleric thrives, dragon slain with treasure vast, the bard a hero built to last, built to last, built to last. Fighter smiles, the rogue high fives, wizard claps, the cleric thrives, dragon slain with treasure vast, the bard a hero built to last. Built to last. Built to last.
Alright, now everyone can hear you. So hello everybody, welcome to Castles and Crusades. I'm going to zoom in on this real quick. There we go. That's probably much better. Welcome to Castles and Crusades, everybody. My name is yours truly, Tabletop Junkie. I've been missing for a week, but I'm back now, coming into you, at you, harder than ever. I would like to say welcome to the stream. If you do like what you see here, please like and subscribe. I'm also accepting tips. All tips goes through the growth of my channel. I am working, the first part of the growth of my channel will happen once we reach $200. Right now we are at $50, so $150 more, and we will definitely be bringing more stuff right at you. Starting in September, we are bringing right at you World of Darkness. You want to see more World of Darkness? Those tips will actually go towards videos and stuff that actually brings revenue into the channel a little bit more. And for anyone who donates, we'll get first pick on any game that they want to see. That's what I allow it to happen regardless, because I, like to... this is an expensive hobby, and I spend a few $100s a week doing this crap, so... But trying to bring you guys good videos. So, meanwhile, we are doing a one-shot today, and the first person that I would like to introduce to you is ArcherColin. ArcherColin, could you please, real quick, express tell us about the character that you made and who you are today?
Oh, hi. I'm playing the Elven Bard Mirlin Taliesin. Okay, my usual atrociously bad puns. Those both refer to a certain Welsh bard, also entering position as a wizard, but we won't go into that.
Really? Mirrodin Taliesin? That makes me think of
Yes.
Taliesin Jaffe.
Correct.
Oh, God.
No,
Yeah,
Mirrodin
okay.
is Welsh. Mirrodin is Welsh. And Taliesin is probably the semi-historical bard upon whom Mirrodin is actually based.
There we go. Elf Bard, everyone. We're playing level 2 characters today, so yeah. Enjoy that. My next person I'd like to definitely introduce is my good friend Spartacus.
Hello, folks. I'm Spartacus, and I will be playing Varith, the half-elf barbarian.
Yes. Hated by his people of the mountains, he has decided that he is going to come down and help more civilized communities, as he was never raised in the comforts of Elfheim, but he was raised in the terrors and the terrible, poor places of the mountains. He is known as he is from the wilds of the mountains, everybody. He is a mountain half-elf that is down here and is going to do his best to mix in with everyday society. Good luck with that. These guys are already level 2. Essentially, it takes them about a year or two to actually get that right, maybe a little bit longer. So they've been at this for probably a pretty long time. Anyway, and I'm going to play a character today. Woot woot! I'm going to bring to you Orm Lightfoot. He is a full elf druid from Elfheim. He loves nature, and he is a tree hugger.
We're all elves, or elf associated.
I was going to say, yeah, he's an elf.
We got 2 elves and a
What's
half
new?
elf, so yeah. We're all elves essentially. So, and not essentially, we are all elves. All right. So yes, and we are all at the city of Highforge. Real quick, I'm going to close out our character sheets. So we are actually I'm probably going to pull them back up. We are right. Okay, let's see. Boop. For some reason, this is actually more cut off than it needs to be. I don't know why I have it like that, but we're about to fix that. There we go. Yeah, I had this really cut off. I don't know what I was thinking. There we go. Alright, so that way I can zoom in on this little thing right here. We are in the city of Highforge. Highforge is kind of like a large city. It's not like a village. This is actually a decent place to work. This is where we're going to start our nice adventure off like in the city of Highforge, looking for a job, because there is a job. There is a bunch of gnomes getting ready to set foot out on the first day of spring. If I remember correctly, the first day of spring is the 1st of Everlight. This is 24 hours. So if anybody wants to know where this is actually in the realm of Paramoor. So if you guys want to know, this could be considered the prelude to our actual first adventure and Search for Adventure, Chapter 1, with Azramir, Rubble, and Greenie, and who the hell? Oh, Shadow Wolf. Yep. So this is before they all met up at Reisendorf, getting ready to look for mystery. This is actually 24 hours before they end up there, looking for that map. So yeah, this actually takes place one day before that. So if you want to know what happens, this is what's happening in Highforge currently right now. Let's see. You guys want me to roll?
Plumbing isn't too bad here either.
Probably not, because we're actually next to a river. Nice. All right, so you guys are actually in the town of Highforge. Highforge really hasn't got anything going on. They're getting ready to set for the first day of spring, getting stuff out. You people are outside selling their goods, like apples and whatnot. They're getting, you see people like just getting around. Like some people have apples throughout the winter to help feed the surviving people, because sometimes winters here could be really, really harsh. This is technically the last day of winter. So what do they have going on in winter? Like they have like the last day of winter is like the winter solstice or whatever. I don't think we're gonna see any Aurora Borealis in the sky. I don't think anyone's seeing that, but it's very possible.
The winter solstice is normally like the middle point of winter.
Oh, okay. Well, then, because I was wrong,
Winter
everybody, we are
solstice is-
definitely not seeing the solstice.
Not that solstice will probably be on the Smeg. My brain's completely gone. What's the other one? Equinox.
Oh, the equinox.
You
Oh.
want-
The equinox normally takes place during the spring, though. That's like when it's 50-50 light and darkness.
Yeah,
Well,
that is the
guys,
solstice. isn't it?
guys, we got Chris here ruining everybody's fun, so we're not going to see any of that either. So,
Hey, I mean, if we're supposed to be seeing like the snow melt and everything, maybe there's a big festival that the city has to celebrate the melting of the snow.
well, we are actually seeing that. Because let's see here, because we're in a temperate place, like this is like moist. I would say not a dry mid latitude, but more like a moist. So I always measure that around 7, like what we call a 7th rating, which is called moist continental climate. That's usually what I go off of. So right now, between February and March, it's sort of like 20 degrees. And that can vary by so 20's average. It can vary by minus 20 or plus 20. So it could be anywhere from 0 to
We're on the
40
edge of the
degrees.
desert as well.
So even
So
though that
so we still have plenty of snow around.
possibly, let me see. Let me roll a number. Hang on a second. I got to pull up my calendar. Because this is before the first day of spring. So the first day of spring is Everlight, the first of Everlight. So we are currently in the 28th day of Arbory, which is our version of the love month. Arbory is the love month of Paramoor. So there's only 28 days in that.
It sounds like this should also be the day of the month of trees.
Probably. Let me see what we have here as far as, let's see what the difference is. First I need to roll the low and the high. Give me a D4. All right, so this is going to vary by by plus 1 to 20 degrees. It is currently 25 degrees outside. So it's still it's actually, the snow's coming down quite nicely.
So it's still snowing?
It's still snowing, I guess. Yes.
Okay.
Actually, hang on. Let me roll for storms.
Yeah.
Let me roll for storms. According to this, we should have snow and ice. Let me roll for storms.
Yay.
Let's see if storms are really bad right now. Oh god, I rolled a nat 20. So we are going through okay, so now I got to roll a D4 because we are going through severe storms right now. It's going to be a severe winter storm.
Probably not when the caravan's going off then.
Okay, so it's not special weather effects. Thank God. So I get to now roll to see. All right, so we got severe, and now I get to roll the. Let's see. Severe is 10. Oh, we got 10 inches of snow or more. And it looks like looks like we're gonna suck. Oh, okay. Let's see what visibility is gonna be like. Let's see if we got good visibility.
Oh, it's basically a blizzard.
That's exactly what's going on. So we can only see about a half mile in front of us. Like right now, if you're outside,
Hey,
it is like literally the wind is blowing up to you're getting like 10 to 20 inches of snow, and we're producing winds above. I'm gonna say, hang on, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, about at least maybe 20 miles an hour.
Lovely. And how many of us can actually walk on top
I
of
just rolled it. It's going about 23 miles an hour. So yeah,
Wonderful.
it looks
And
like
how many of
this
us-
is a
how many of us-
This is a bad year for. This is a bad year.
And how many of us can walk on snow like Legolas?
I don't think any of us could actually. I mean, maybe.
So we're all going to be stuck inside. Inside, there's no caravans moving off or anything. So
Well, this is all of a sudden ground to halt.
So we're
Yeah.
we're meeting. So there's a 3 elves walk into a tavern. At very different times. Because right now the tavern is currently open for business because nobody can leave, and they're trying to get as much business as possible. Especially since the caravans are not making their way out. So
I'm pretty sure the inns have plenty of rooms available.
oh, probably this is this is doing pretty good for the inns and the taverns. Really, really good. I am missing my slippers. So I can't figure it out. Anyway, so 3 elves. So 3 elves walk into a tavern. We're gonna start introducing some characters here. We're gonna do Meriden. How do you say your name? Meriden. Meriden?
Merlin.
Merlin.
Merlin, if you ask. Merlin.
Merlin? Okay.
Put a Welsh accent on his Merlin.
Merlin. Okay, well you walk into the tavern and you see it. It's currently full with a lot of people.
It's loud, it's boisterous people in there. Some
Yeah.
drunk.
Let me see. Let's see if I have like a stat block for, because I make stat blocks for my cities as well. Let's see if my High Forge does have a stat block. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that there's probably some people drinking, singing some drinking shanties.
Well, this is a decent sized city full of like 7,000 people. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get slightly confused at the moment because I've also got bards for other systems, and there is no perform or similar skill for CNC bards.
I mean,
But there is no.
I would make that perform for most. I believe is a charisma check. Let me
I was
check
going
that
to.
out. Hang on, because you're going to perform for us. What are you performing with? What kind of instrument does your character have?
Give
Good
him the
question, actually.
spoons. Give him the spoons.
You can't really play wooden spoons.
Well, your charisma is a 16. I would say that would be a perform check. We just need to know what kind of weapon you have. Do you have a loot? Do you want a loot?
I think I'm not sure. I'll have a quick shifty see what the
You could always
Yeah,
give him
there's-
that one instrument that Lynx uses in one of the.
The
one of the-
ocarina.
Yes.
It's whatever the hell he wants. I
Oh,
mean,
you see,
someone-
you
I mean,
you say that and what-
he's going to have to pay for it. Granted, but I will make it a fair price depending on what it is.
let's see.
He says, I say that now.
It's gonna,
Well,
Yeah,
you can have
right.
a flute for 15 gold pieces. You can have a harp for 35 gold pieces. You can have... There's really no loot. That's fucking weird. You should always have a loot, I guess. You can have bagpipes for 35 gold pieces. Are you going to play the Scottish bagpipes?
I was about to say, I'm not about to commit a war crime in a tavern.
I would like to let everybody know I am 2 things, Irish and Scottish. I just don't have the damn accent.
I dropped that joke about 3 or 4 times over the weekend because I was talking about a chap called Mad Jack
nice.
Churchill who walked up the beach on D-Day with a bagpiper beside him
All right, well,
Nice.
after he'd actually.
all right, so
So
I'm going to give you
Oh, sorry.
everybody likes to play the lute though. I don't know. What do you want?
Give him a
I'm
liar.
just,
Oh, mandolin. Mandolin for 10 gold.
no, I'm telling the truth.
No, a liar. You know what a liar is?
Yeah, somebody doesn't. Yes, of course I do. It's a pun. I'm a bard. Language is my power. No, I don't know what a liar is. Yes, I'm lying.
No, a lyre is a musical instrument.
Yes, I know. It's actually, I think a lyre is actually probably what Nero would have used, what Nero played. Because the fiddle hand.
So what do you,
yeah,
what
I
do you
do.
want? So what do you want? How are you going to serenade this gigantic crowd to earn money? Because you could very well earn it. How are you going to soothe the souls of the beasts and those who are worried that this storm is not going to pass because everyone's supposed to be leaving the next day?
You know, the temptation to say, please, can I just drop my backpack and buy a performance pack instead? But no. Let's go and have a look, see what the musical instruments are.
All right, where are we going at with this? All right, while you're figuring that out, and you're setting up your, we're just gonna say that he's setting up his gear. Vareth actually makes his way into the tavern.
I will, of course, ask the tavern owner if he would like me to perform rather than just go in and perform without.
Oh, the tavern owner he's wanting some music. Everyone's panicking about the storm because usually the first day of spring, which is in less than 24 hours, they get the caravans begin leaving High Forge and spreading out through the continent, starting up the trade. But with this storm being as bad as it is, and only within less than 24 hours of the day it's supposed to happen, they're not sure if they're going to be able to make it through the snow. So yes, everyone's on edge. They're at the tavern drinking their hearts out, crying that they could be out of business. These people are poor, don't you get it?
They need a little bit of uplifting. And our elven bard is fumbling around like an idiot.
Yep. Alright, so what's Vareth currently doing in the tavern?
I've come to get a warm plate of food and a nice drink.
Okay.
Possibly even find a bedmate for the night.
Oh, bedmate. Give me, well, you are going to be approached by a nice young lady. Let me get the interior screens up. Let's see here. All right, well, the very first thing, you're coming in, you're ordering food, okay? Right now, because it's currently winter and it's snowing cats and dogs outside, where is, where is my menu?
Your menu
here we go.
Is where your menu is.
All right. So right now, there's nothing too special going on. So you do get some fish and some bread, and then they give you a nice cup of a nice ale, the only one that they have in town right now. So far that is going to run you. Well, they're going to give you a couple extra things for ale. Like, they give you like 5 cups of ale with your plate, which turns out to be 2 silver pieces.
I only got gold on me, so I'm going to have to exchange 1 gold for...
So 1 gold for 10 silver pieces. You spent 2 of them, so 8.
I can't find musical instruments in here at all.
You are currently drinking your ale and eating your food. You do see the waitress is actually very attractive looking. I'm going to roll 3d6 and see how attractive looking she is. Well, she's got a 13 charisma, so she's decently looking. And let's see what race you're picking, because we don't know. This could be an orc for all we know. Fair enough. I gotta really get some random generated tables for creating NPCs. Alright, so 1 dwarf, elf, gnome, half-elf, halfling. Oh! It's probably the ale talking, but you do pick up on what looks to be a half-orc female.
Is she
Give me
at least a good-looking orc female?
she's got a plus. She's got a 13 for charisma. So yeah, that's better than. She looks better than you do.
Yeah.
So give me a charisma check to see if you can woo her into your bed. Charisma is
19.
not prime. You got a 19. Holy shit. Oh, and you do add your level. Cool. All right. Yeah, she is definitely enticed about you, and she brings you an extra cup of ale and expects you to finish all 6 cups before she takes you up to her private chambers that you're getting free of charge.
Oh.
I can't actually.
Then I won't waste my time. or hers.
No, you definitely don't. You definitely don't. We'll come back to you as you're finishing up your food. Meanwhile, another elf has made it into the area, and this one steps in with like snow all over his feet. You guys can tell he does have anyone who's looking at him, he is wearing a short bow. He's got very little clothing on, but he does have protective. It looks to be leather, or some form of hide or something to keep him warm. But some of his regions, like his arms and his parts of his legs, are nearly like bare, and he's got no shoes of any kind. And he walks, and everyone's staring at him, and he sits down, and he goes, "May I please have a warm drink and some food?" And so someone brings it over to him, not thinking that he has any way to pay for it. As soon as they walk over, they bring him his fish, his bread, and 1 cup of ale, and he says, "Excuse me, I will take that cup of ale because you have it, or better yet, give it to someone who could use it. I will pay the charge for it, but if you could, I would like some red wine for the charge." And they tell him, at least for the cups, if he's buying the cup of ale, it would be 2 copper with 6 silver for the red wine, for the glass of red wine. And he said he will give 7 silver for their troubles. So that would be, 7 silver total. I have to break up one of my gold pieces. I only got 15 gold pieces left. And so they're not thinking, so he digs in his pouch. He pulls out literally 1 gold piece, and they give him back 3 silver. And he goes with his meal. Meanwhile, did we figure out what music is being played? Like, we've got a bunch of people in here.
I was looking.
They're getting restless, man.
I cannot find any list of instruments.
Ugh.
I was just looking for them.
Okay. Just give him this. Just give him metal spoons.
No.
I'll do the liar then. I was looking for them and I couldn't see anything.
He's chosen the liar.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Okay. I really need to know what that is, because I know a few
basically
things.
It's almost like a harp, but it's not.
Oh, I know what that is. I did not know that was that. All right. I guess I will give him the liar.
Spelled Lyre.
Yeah, I know. Let's check the weight on that. Because the liar's gonna have. All right.
Yeah, I know.
How much does a liar? Oh, hey, there's like some D&D facts here. I guess I'll just use this. Someone made it for 5th edition. Let's see. Weight is 2 pounds. So it's at least 2 I'm gonna say 2 EV at the very least. And
Yeah.
it's just a standard item.
So all they've got in Adventure's backpack is musical instrument, 10 GP, £1, 20.
All right, so this is gonna cost you. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You're good. The standard cost of a lyre. Well, it's got there's a lyre in all editions of D&D. I guess all £2. Okay, so let me at least give you average. Average this out. I'm going to say 25 gold pieces is going to be the average. So you lose 25 gold pieces out of your thing. So that should bring you down to 40. All right. Give me a perform check for playing the musical instrument. That'll be your charisma, sir.
Straight out charisma check. Bum, bum.
Oh, nat 1.
Oh, geez.
So after all that rustling around, you sit down and you go, what do you say to everyone before you pull the first string?
Oh, I don't. The idea would be to string first, people's attentions, but obviously I'll break the fucking strings.
Okay,
I can just see him plucking a string and saying, me, 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 la, 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 la.
So you go, me, 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 la, 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 ding!
Mm.
A string broke on the lyre. You can affect a repair check if you want to give it a try to fix the instrument.
What would that be?
I believe that would be a craft skill, which craft. Yeah, I'm gonna say intelligence.
Oh, so okay. Okay. Unfortunately,
I'm playing into your favor here with all of these.
No. That's
Go with
no.
it.
I got you. Sake. Hold on. Is that no? Not quite.
Oh God! Oh my God. Wait, you roll a 4, but then you got a 4. How did that work out?
I rolled a 4 and I got a 7.
Oh, 7. That's right. Okay. And it's prime, and that's not good enough. So you
No.
So you manage to fix the string, and you sit down, and the same string goes beep.
Ugh.
All right. You want to try again?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Give me a repair check. Oh, there we go. There we go. A little bit better.
Better.
All right. So you fixed it. It looks fantastic. And now you're ready to jam. Give me a charisma roll.
This again. That's better.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. 21. And for
Must
this,
have been a weak string, folks.
You only needed I would say 12 or 13 would have passed. You definitely passed easily. So you begin plucking away, and people are actually listening to you. So what are you singing? Like, what are you singing right now? Are you singing Enchanter by? Are you singing Enchanter? I believe that is by Dragon Age.
Could be possibly
I have
singing something
no
about.
idea.
Could be
You have no
something
idea?
about. Could be
I don't
singing
know that
something.
song.
Try something about surviving the harsh winter and getting out on the other side, being stronger and better for it.
Probably some sort of traditional winter midwinter song.
Okay, hang on.
You know about.
Okay. So you're trying. How about this? There's a winter song by Ingrid Michaelson that I got here, and it goes something like this. It goes, "This is my winter song to you. The storm is coming soon." I don't know how this goes, and I'm not singing it. We're good. You're singing whatever the hell you want to sing. You are basically enchanting everyone around you. Give me I'm gonna allow you to make
Ah!
a give me
No.
give me a D12. Give me a D12 check to see who's in your front, to see how many people you got in your front row.
It's like, what is his going to be singing?
It's gonna be a
It
D12,
is
and
not
it's gonna be a
somebody lost
D12.
to song.
So roll a
He
D12
has
and add your
played.
okay. Roll a D12 and add your charisma. Let's see how many people are circling around you. Add your charisma modifier. It's similar to turning undead. Only we're doing charisma. So you got 5 people in your front row, and behind them you got 3. And then behind them you got 1. So you've got roughly about 9 people looking at you right now.
And how many people are in the tavern?
Quite a bit actually, but you know, once he plays more than one song, it'll get better. So, Vareth and Orem does I would say does hear you play. Did Vareth ever finish his 6 cups of ale?
Oh, definitely.
All right. I need you to give me a Constitution check, my friend, and you're gonna do it at a CL of 6. And so that means you have to score on a Constitution, which is that it's going to be your base plus 6. So your base is 12. 6, add 6 to that, that's going to be 18. So, yep, got to score 18 or better.
17.
Just one shy. You are drunk from all the ale you drink. You are feeling kind of tipsy, and the half-orc maiden is taking you up to her room.
At least she has a nice bosom.
As you smack her ass. Not sure if she responds well to that. Give me a charisma roll to see if she responds well to that.
10.
Oh. She does not respond well to that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we'll get back to you later on that.
Oh,
all right. Orem is finishing up his food and drinking his wine quietly. He does see this half-elf like person wearing some leather armor going up with this half-orc as he smacks her ass, and she just has this like terrible stare at him. So he does notice that, but I don't think he's going to act on it. And he does hear that Murden is clearly playing a decent song. I need another charisma check to see if you are performing pretty well, or if you're going to be, or if you're losing your people. Oh my God, you're performing great. Give me another D12 check to add to the 5 people you already have. $1d12 plus 2. Okay. You are now got 13 people surrounding you and dancing to your music, kind sir. So, I think we could just play that for another round as Orem begins looking around. And I don't think he's going to do anything. I don't know what Orem can do. He's just eating his food. I guess since he had a little bit of wine, guess I should get a Constitution roll. Yeah, he's kind of started not feeling so good. Might be getting sick. He starts coughing.
What was in that? What food did he get?
Red wine, fish, and bread.
What was in that fish?
Not sure. Maybe that's the problem. He ate fish. Meanwhile, you're still feeling kind of tipsy, and she's like, "This is my room right here, sweetie. Are you ready to go in?" Chris, that's your cue to answer. Are you ready to go in her
sorry.
bedroom?
I
zoned
was
out.
distracted by something weird. Yeah,
I mean,
I was sorry. I kind of caught a video of yeah.
Tell me later. Tell me later. She's asking you to come in her bed chambers after you smack her ass.
Well, of course, my dear lady.
All right, that's what you say. So let's see. Was she a little? What's her odds of being a little perturbed? that you smacked her booty. Yeah, she does have a 10 wisdom. Nah, she's enticed by you. So she takes you right into her bedchambers for the night. And you guys spend the night in intense coitus. That's what we're going to say. We're not going to get too much more into that. All right, everybody. Verith is gone for right now. He'll come back whenever he gets back. Meanwhile, down on the main floor, there's Orem and Meriden. And Meriden is performing his last check of the night. This will be his last check for charisma. Give me another charisma roll to see how well you're doing.
Right, I've actually got...
Damn,
find a way to share...
You're killing it. Give me another D12. +2.
Share a video on here, because I've actually got up what I will be playing. I think I could be playing. But I'm not sure if I can actually...
No, I don't really want to pull anything up due to copyright reasons.
Oh, it's off of YouTube, but no, it's actually... No, I'm just trying to... Well, no, I mean, if I know if we were in oh, what the fuck's it called? Not February. My brain switched off. It's the one we usually use for streaming StreamYard. I know I could shout and just play it, but
right, but YouTube has some strict laws. Once again, we're streaming, so let's just keep moving.
Yeah.
All right, so this last roll was so good. Each of the 13 people that's already listening to you pulled one person over, plus an additionally 7 more came over, which actually puts you at 34. We're gonna say a good round number. 35 people in this tavern is listening to you play. I am going to roll a d20 because they're all going to drop coins in your hat. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I ain't giving you that. All right, but I will give you this.
how good was it?
You accumulated 560 gold pieces. You are at 600 gold right now.
Wow.
Jeez.
Well done.
Wow.
All right,
went
so
from being broke to being somewhat in good standings.
I wasn't that badly off, but yeah.
and well, unfortunately, because you're putting this on your person, your burden has jumped up 3 points, so you're now at 14 because you have too many coins on you. But you don't really care about that. You made a lot of good money, and you come off. So everyone's clapping for you and everything as you come down off stage. You notice a person dressed kind of funny with a silver leaf pendant, and it looks like he's praying.
I recognize the pendant.
Give me an intelligence. Actually, for that, I would say intelligence roll for recognition.
Intelligence, not legend lore. Okay.
Oh well, no, you could do legend lore. I totally forgot about that. What is legend lore? Charisma. Yeah, go ahead and just roll your legend lore. You can just hit the d20 +2 and it'll roll it for you.
Oh, okay.
I guess that would be good because you're looking up facts on some events. So yep, 21.
Oh,
you know that is the pendant for the god of nature, known as High, and it's depicted that High is a human, but he is a human that cares for all of nature.
Right. Did you say this was an elf, or?
Yes, the person that is praying to the human deity is an elf.
there any other? What's the general makeup of the customers here?
What's up?
Mainly, is it mainly a human town or what? I have.
Well, yeah. This is
now.
yeah. This is primarily a human town.
I'll wait till he's finished praying. I don't want him interrupting. It's not a him, is it?
What's up?
It's a him, a male elf.
Yeah, it is
you
a
say?
male. Yes.
Okay. And when he's finished, I don't want to interrupt him. I shall ask. Say, greetings, fellow. May I join you?
Absolutely, kind sir. Oh God. Oh, Hi, be with me. Please heal my body. I'm sorry. It has been a crazy storm outside. I think I might have came down with a cold. My name's Lorm Lightfoot.
Lightfoot. Merlin Taliesin.
It's nice
Happy to meet you.
Taliesin. I am from the forests of Elfheim. I do a lot of traveling.
I haven't been home myself for some time. Sometimes, as you can see, my age takes me to various places. Did I hear you earlier on ordering a warm drink? Was that for your throat? For your?
Yes, I just don't drink ale. I drink wine.
A warm drink with honey can help with that a little bit.
Oh, indeed, I shall ask the waitress, if there's a waitress or whatever, for another drink for my friend here. Do you have anything in the way of herbs, posits, etc.? Obviously, you must be used to this weather. My friend here is not as used to it as some. That you would advise putting in a drink as well to help him.
The waitress goes, well, the barmaid goes, well, we could try something nice and warm. I'm gonna bring him a little bit of boiled rum with some bee honey from straight from the hive. And you watch her. She goes to this like little cabinet and scoops out the honey out of this like honeycomb thing, and you can watch it as it goes into the drink. She begins pouring some things of like part of the rum bottle went inside this like pan, and she puts it on this wood burning stove and begins burning it, and it stays there for a while till it starts to boil up, and then she pours it and then puts the honey, like she pours it into the cup that the honey was in, and she brings it to him and says, please just sip this, let's see if this works. It's very possible because of the storm. Could be anything going wrong with anybody, including, an elf body. Let's see. Does he have any natural resistance to anything?
Much do I pay the lady for this?
Oh, well, I mean, I guess I get a +2 bonus to resist elements. So, spell resistance. So the cold shouldn't have affected him that much. So this might be something else. All right, so you pay the lady. Meanwhile, while this is going on,
how much am I paying her?
Just for a little bit of rum, we're gonna say a gold piece, which you can spare.
I can
spare. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, because it's going to be like, it was hard liquor would be at least a gold piece minimum for a small glass. With the honey, it would probably be 2 gold pieces. Because honey is hard to come by, especially during this time.
It's also with the honey, and it is a natural remedy. well, not anything other than natural in this, which obviously would also be using to, hey, the god of nature and kung fu.
Yeah, he begins drinking it immediately. Let's see if he starts showing a big difference here. Oh, okay, let's see here. 14, 15. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a pass. He's like, whew, this is making me feel pretty good. I don't think the wine set well for me. And he begins drinking it quicker and quicker. Meanwhile, up in a room.
Slowly, my friend.
Yes,
You
absolutely.
sip it slowly. It's medical. It's medicinal. Not just recreational drinking here.
Yes.
Perhaps to let each tip it slowly. Let it work its magic, if you'll pardon the phrase, upon your throat.
I thank you, my friend, for seeing to my well-being. So what brings you to Highforge?
It's alive again. I'm travelling bard, looking for new tales to learn and tell. Artifacts to come across.
We're getting ready for the great traveling thing around here, where all the merchants begin to export out to the outside cities. They do a lot of traveling, especially the first day of spring, because it's a bit easy. Let's see if there's any weather improvements as of right now. See if anything's calmed down. It's been a couple hours, so the snow has finally stopped.
Yay!
Oh, everything has stopped after about midnight. It's about midnight. The snow has finally stopped. People are out like celebrating because they might be able to take off in the morning. You notice that there are some gnomes that are celebrating. They're like, you hear, "Drink up, my gnomish brethren. Tomorrow we take our caravan and we travel straight to Evermore itself. But we need to gather some guards. We need to make sure that we can make it there. So, does anybody accept the challenge of guarding our caravan? We will pay you handsomely for your worth. One gold piece for every day you travel to us. If we make it to a city, you get 5 gold pieces additional. And any issues that we have, you get to keep all the treasure off of raiders or anything else, or anything that you find that is yours. But we'll give you additional 5 gold piece per raid that you have to protect us from, or that way you cover sudden death. And he begins and he pulls up this map, and he says, "Tomorrow we travel to Highforge, and we go straight down to Calandra. Might take us a few days, but once we sell in Calandra and make it there, it'll be at least 5 gold pieces plus 1 per day, 6 gold pieces for the trip at the minimum. Who accepts the challenge?"
Used to point to which the PC's toe and say, "Nah, I don't wanna."
Oh, the question is, does Verith even hearing this? Because
Verith has got his face deep in someone's bosoms right now. Oh, hey, Mark came in. Yes, you are face deep into the bosoms of a half-orc.
I'm getting Evermore and Elfheim confused. We're going to Evermore, which is the capital, isn't it?
The human capital of Kokistos, yes.
Yeah. No. I was about to say, "Oh, haven't been home in a while," but no, it's not Elfheim. It's Evermore. That's okay.
All right, so Orm's like, "I think I'm gonna accept the challenge. I could use earning some money, and I get to see a few other places in the process. Who wouldn't want to take that? As I am actually apparently getting low on coins. What say you, Meriden? Shall we travel together and help these gnomes? Gnomes are rare, and if I remember correctly, gnomes. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do an intelligence check. Oh. Oh.
Like
Holy
gnomes,
crap!
right.
Oh no, I failed.
We
Gnomes
like-
aren't gnomes considered rare in our country because we don't even know where they quite come from. And he's asking this to Murden because I know for a fact that you have a decent intelligence where you could actually roll for that. I don't think legend. Well, no, actually, I think you would know this for a fact. So legend lore.
Alternatively, I could just look at the bit where it says that elves quite like gnomes, associate well with halflings and gnomes, but
Well, yeah,
I haven't. I'll roll if you want what I was going to say, but I mean, it's if you want me to roll for that, sure. I'll say that I know that he's one of them.
Well, but he's also asking if you know if they're like a rare species in Conquistos because there's no home for them necessarily.
Okay.
And you barely made that, but that is a success.
Yeah.
So he asks you, aren't gnomes considered rare in Conquistos? And your answer to that is yes. Gnomes and halflings are rare as they live in blended societies with other cultures. There are gnomes and halflings. Both gnomes and halflings live throughout Evermore, Elfheim, even the Forbidden Mountains to the north. They even live in Gardan, but they don't have any place of their own, and they're said to be so little of them, so few of them, they can't even make a place for themselves. Highforge is, without a doubt, a predominantly human establishment, but most of the gnomes do come here for being merchants, I do believe. They have many different jobs here.
Well, I don't know if necessarily rare wouldn't necessarily be the right thing, my friend, but they don't. I know large gnomish communities in the human realms that I know. They tend to live. Believe a lot of the time they tend to live. I visited a few gnomish communities in my time. I do actually have some facility with the language, with their tongue as well, but yeah, I mean they're not just anything you'd see anything like as much as the dwarves or obviously the humans. You can't throw a stone without hitting a human anywhere.
Well, I think we should lend them a hand. Would you like a traveling companion? Since you're traveling to see the world, this would be a good opportunity. Plus, you get paid for it.
Well, exactly. I was thinking. I mean, I have not been to the capital, to the human capital, for quite some time. There's always interest. I mean, this is one thing I find about the humans, because they are. It's a little bit quiet. It doesn't want to be insulting to rude humans, because they do not live as long as we do. They tend to be quite inventive. They tend to be quite. They make very good use of the time that the gods have given them for their lives. They can be really come up with some fascinating stories, fascinating tales. So yeah, I would be quite happy to make a trip back to the capital again.
All right. Well, then let's put in our names. And Orm stands up and says, "Fellow gnome companions, I am willing to accept the challenge with my friend Murden here. Murden Telesian. Or Telison. Telesian?
Well, Taliesin is how I would normally pronounce it, but Taliesin is...
Okay.
Yeah,
Taliesin here. We're both elves, it would appear, and we would like to give you some assistance. And the The gnome's smiling and he says, well, what can you do? And he said, all right, I'll show you. He holds up, he takes an apple. He says, barmaid, please loan me an apple. He takes an apple, and he's going to put it right on top of Murden's head. And he says, whatever you do, do not move.
That'd be horrible if he missed.
I'm doing a cold shot to hit the apple. I take a -8 to my roll. So this is gonna suck either way.
The worst that could happen is that it pierces his ear.
Yeah, maybe. We'll
No,
see.
I turn my head at the last second, so it misses my ear. I just nicks my ear.
Or it goes into your shoulder.
All right. So, well, because apples don't really have an AC, they're just small. I'm gonna say it's gonna have a 0 AC regardless. So the only thing I have to do is score an 8 or better.
We're doing this in a crowded tavern.
What's your AC at, by the way? What is Murden's AC? 14. Okay.
Not enough.
You don't trust me? Orm's like, trust me. I will not miss.
We're doing this in a crowded bar.
Yes.
You don't.
Just be happy he's not doing it blindfolded.
What's? I was about to say, what's he using?
He's using a sharp bow. He stands about roughly within 60 feet of you, but barely within 30. He's well to the max range.
This is a big tavern.
Yep. He takes a -8 to his roll. So all he's got to do is make sure he succeeds, and I guess succeeds more than the apple. But not enough to damage you. He's like, are you ready, my friend? I know we just met, and asking you to trust me might be a bit much, but try to have a sense of humor that I will not miss.
She's
Is
behind his
that
grab.
before or after he has an arrow in his shoulder?
I promise you I will not miss. I'm scared to hit this button. Oh boy.
You're scared.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh,
Now, the thing is, that just means it missed.
Oh yeah. I -8. I scored a 2. But the good news is, it didn't hit you. So
the bad news is that it instead it hit the giant moose head that's above the fireplace.
So the arrow flies right by the apple, somehow curves and misses hits the moose head, and aims right into someone's foot, and you hear someone scream. I meant to do that.
Oh God!
That's what I said. I meant to do that. Oh shit, they don't believe me either. Get that fucking elf! You know what? I can shoot bows and arrows, that's about it. I think I gotta run.
Is that arrow well embedded into the ground to where the guy can't move his foot?
For that miss, yes. He's like, I can't move my foot! Someone get him! And everyone watches. It's so far into the floor. All you guys see is his foot's moving up and down. Up and down the shaft of the arrow.
Oh.
Why?
Gozo.
Why?
Gozo puts his hand on his foot. One moment.
Wait. Since he hit the foot, let's see what the damage is going to be, because depending on the damage, that foot may not be there. Oh.
Well, that depends on if that depends on if gangrene sets in.
Well, it's a useless NPC, so I would say for a 0.
Infection, I should say. Infection.
Yeah,
infection.
yeah, he's bleeding everywhere. It's bad.
Ooh, you must have hit
Bad.
You must have hit. You must have hit his Achilles heel.
I hit something. That foot is damaged. He might be losing it.
Well done. Well done.
Yep. So Orm's like my I don't know if they're gonna take Orm, to be honest. I think he's just gonna run out the tavern. Orm's gone. Orm's lost to see everybody.
What he could do is that he could he could accidentally jump by pure accident. He could jump into one of the caravan carts, knock himself out while in the process, and doesn't wake up until we're well onto the trip.
Well, we'll figure that out later. But right now he's.
I'm going to see if I can help this poor sort of an NPC out.
Oh yeah,
I would.
Yeah, let's see. Yep, give me.
I
it would require an intelligence check of some kind.
What if the gnomes were one of the patrons that Mirdrin enticed last night?
Well, the chances of that 35. At least 10% of the bar was there, or so. I would say about 35% chance. Let me see. If I roll under 30,
I would.
If I roll under 35, it was one of the patrons that he enticed. Oh, I rolled a 19. Yeah, it was definitely one of the guys that loved Murden.
So I mean, Meriden could possibly speak in favor of Orm and say, "Hey, I will join you, and I can provide entertainment, and you can bring my associate with, and make sure he doesn't get put in the stockades."
Right at the moment, I'm just trying to do what I can for this guy. I would suggest, for the GM's consideration, that all archers would be familiar with our wounds and would perhaps have some idea of something that could be a very, very basic level of first aid at the very least. We've had the wisdom of the ages, which I do not have for this character.
Oh,
I
here,
would say.
how about
would,
this? I will give you. Here, how about this? We didn't pick a second one. I'll give you a secondary skill called Heal 1. Which means you get a D20 plus, I believe it's intelligence. Let me pull up my secondary skills, because this would go towards all of that.
Yeah, sure.
Give me 1 second, my friend, because we forgot to give you a secondary skill.
I was going to say, there we go.
Oh no, that would be a wisdom check, to be honest. Whoops, for healing.
Oh crap! No.
Yeah.
No.
Nope, we're screwed. Okay, so
you better hope that one of the gnomes have a medic among them.
So he's in some trouble, because let's put it to you guys bluntly. As Murden's looking at it, he can't find where the foot starts and ends, where the arrow starts and ends. It's weird. As he's examining it, it looks like the arrow might have obliterated the foot, so he's not actually stuck. He just has no foot.
Ooh.
Like the foot's like when the arrow went through the foot, it exploded it somehow.
Was that an elemental arrow that you shot at him or something?
No. I was just that crappy of a shot, and it did that much damage to him.
You must have shredded the bone and everything and shot him.
Yep. Oh yeah, it's terrible. Well, let me put it this way: nameless NPCs only have 1 hit point. I did 3 hit points worth of damage. He's technically probably passed out, dying.
He's entering shock.
Nameless NPCs
Okay.
don't generally have any stats or anything, so this is pretty much it for him. Let's see how well he's doing on a Constitution roll. Crappy. He's down. He's bleeding out. Like there's blood everywhere.
Okay.
It's vicious.
Ooh,
Oh,
geez.
okay.
What was
He's
the
in
charisma
a-
check
he-
for?
No, I was about to do it, but I was going, is there a doctor in the house?
Yeah, everyone's kind of just staring at him because everyone's been drinking.
And you'll have a lot of people that are asking, "What's a doctor?"
A medic, a physician, whatever the local is.
Oh shit! I just got a nat 1 for him.
Oh.
So, yeah, not sure what's going on, but yeah, he's dead. he began choking, and you hear as his last breath left him.
Yeah,
Orm
Orm is
just
going to end
committed-
up in the stockades for sure.
Orm just committed murder.
He's definitely
Yeah.
he's definitely going to end up in the stockades out in the cold winter.
I believe this is a
he's
lawful
not-
good city, so yeah, this is not going to be good.
Can I have any gear he's got that's better than mine when he gets hung?
Uh,
Or maybe neutral good, but I'm not impressed.
there's nothing on him. There is totally nothing on him.
What? Okay. Right. Now, if this is appropriate, and either player don't know, or the character may or not know, I would like to see what the finances are for things like to take care. Obviously, he's dead, but to take care of him and all arrangements, etc., if applicable, or at the very least, prayers at the temple or whatever.
Yeah. If you want to sing him a nice passing song, go right ahead and give me a charisma roll.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm thinking, okay, I mean, obviously, it wasn't my fault, but I was,
Oh, 22.
wow, shit.
You begin singing on the
And I
lyre.
said-
You begin playing a very nice melody on the lyre, and everyone's taking his body out, and everyone who hears the song says, "You know, where the hell is that elf? I mean, he shot so damn good. I wonder if he can actually kill on purpose. I think we should hire him.
Oh, geez.
What say you, Elven Bard? Or elf with whatever that thing is? Do you come and protect us as well? Can you help find your friend?"
I would be delighted to offer my services. I would. I'm into the capital in a long time.
Well, we're willing to pay handsomely, so you already heard the deal. For every day that we live and we can prove, it's 1 gold piece a day, plus 5 for any danger, plus 5 once we make it to each location to the final destination. Looks like that guy made it to his final destination. Sorry that he went, slowly through the foot, but at least he made it there.
As in Gnomish, could also perhaps exchange some stories along the way.
Perhaps we could. Meanwhile, morning approaches, and it's definitely a good, clear morning. It is the first day of Everlight and the first day of spring. And now I got to roll for the temperature. It's going to be minus. It is currently 30 degrees outside, but the snow is no longer around. The ice seems to be melting just a little bit, but barely. But it seems to be pretty easy to move. Vareth comes out, serving very well for the night, with his half-orc lady companion. And she said, "Don't forget to come back now. Give you another night how well did you... Let's see how well you wooed that lady. Give me a charisma roll. How well did you screw her brains out? Or did she screw you?"
7.
Wow. Okay, let's see how well she does.
You bastard!
Not much better, actually. So yeah, so you both suck so bad you don't know who sucks. So she thinks you're the best thing she's ever had.
You might want to rephrase that.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't.
If I am
Do not forsake me, oh my darling, after such a wonderful sucky night.
You both suck so
if
bad.
I am in town again,
You both suck so bad. You both think that's the best you've ever had from each other.
Oh, geez. Well, my dear, if I am ever in town again, I will surely be looking for you.
And she
Not
blows you a
forsake
nice,
me, oh my
nice
darling, after such a lovely 69.
I'll pretend to catch the kiss and pocket it.
All right. All right. So you guys begin pressing on from Highforge as the morning comes, and let's see. Did Orm manage?
How does Vareth get wrapped up in the gnome?
Oh, he accepted a job from them.
Okay.
I was going to say, you haven't even met yet.
Oh, wait, how do you?
So basically, I was contracted before.
Yeah, hang on a second. I'm trying to do a hide check. Give me just a hot second. Oh God. Oh God. So you come out and you see that Muradin, who was playing, is like, "All right, my singing bard, are you ready to set the day out?" That's what you see.
Absolutely.
And it's probably because you need money. And they do notice you, and they said, "Ah, there is another elf in this establishment. You're not wearing very fortunate clothes. What do you do, sir?"
You try if you apple, I'm going to run.
I beat things mercilessly.
Well, we're going to do some traveling. We need an escort to the capital. We got to hit a few places. We pay a gold piece a day, plus 5 for any danger that you steer away from us. And then once we hit each location, you get additional 5 gold pieces for making it there with us. What say you?
Sure.
All right. Well, let's head on out. Has anyone seen that that one guy who shot that one guy last night? You missed it. I don't think I seen you here last night, kind sir. What is your name again? And he's looking at Vareth.
I am Vareth Morganen. Or Vareth Magnan.
Vareth Magnan. Okay. There was a guy in here named Orm who was an odd fellow that shot a guy in the foot and killed him. Accidentally.
Really?
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it? What if you could accidentally do that to someone out there? I mean, I guess it's kind of crazy, but I mean, at least the arrow didn't backfire or at least get reflected and come back at us for anything.
Well, if that ever happens, let me know before he shoots an arrow, and I'll duck behind, and I will duck behind the wagon first.
So as you guys go out, you guys see Orm. Orm is currently being dragged away, and there's like, "Hey, this is the guy that killed." He's like, "No, please don't. I'm sorry. It was an accident."
Isn't that our archer that we're supposed to have?
Yeah, he's not persuading anybody. I rolled a 2.
How many people are around him?
It looks like 2 guards, but they don't look to be well dressed.
Vareth will walk up to them and try to intimidate them to let him go.
Oh, okay, cool. Intimidation, you can roll straight from the get-go. You actually have
22.
Oh damn! So what do you do?
I just walk up and I just cross my arms and says, I believe he is ours, and you should possibly just let him go and pretend you didn't see him at all. Or else.
Hey, you know, we were just gonna turn him in for the bounty, but hell yeah, we're done. And they leave. Oh, thank you, sir. My name's Orm Lightfoot. Sorry about that. I apparently accidentally killed someone.
How big is that bounty on your head, by the way?
What's up?
How big is that bounty on your head, by the way?
Let's see. I killed one lowly dude. It was a murder charge. I'm not sure. I have to calculate that later, but looks like there's no posters yet.
What's the jail like around here?
Pretty decent actually. It is a nice sized city, so jail can't be too bad. They got inside cells and they got stockades, of course.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. I was thinking about maybe throwing you into the jail and breaking you out.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't know what it is, and right now the gnomes are like, "Are you guys stop playing around with each other or what? Let's get ready to go. You guys are supposed to be protecting us now. We're burning daylight."
Let's go.
All right. So as you guys begin traveling, and do I have any traveling music I can play? A little bit of traveling music. Let's see here.
I love to go wandering along the forest track, and as I go, I love to sing my backpack on my back.
Here we go. This is from free RPG stuff that they have through this site, through the Foundry.
It would. Given how atrociously bad my wisdom is, I might suggest it would fit character as well to take wisdom of the ages. I'm a slightly older character than the other ones, and a bard would perhaps pick up a lot of knowledge.
We will figure that out later, my friend. Right now, let's.
That's fine. Yeah, no, I'm just thinking it. No.
All right, so as you guys begin traveling, that is very sad traveling music. We're done with it.
Yes.
I was like, "What is this? A funeral?" Dear Lord.
Maybe
we're done with
maybe part of the caravan is the ash remains.
It started out really good, and then it just went downhill from there. So we're like, yeah, we're good. All right,
maybe part of the caravan is them
20 feet.
transporting the ash remains to a ancestral homeland to dispose of properly as part of the tradition.
Huh? No, unfortunately not. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. What do we have here? I've got 3 EV, 7, 10 is gonna be it for me. So let's see, what's my equipment? I got a backpack with 9, quiver with arrows 3, so that's 12. And okay, so I got a total of 12, which is bad because Orem is also encumbered a little bit. Got a total of 12. My unburdened EV is 10. My burden is 11 to 30. And overburden 31 plus. Yep. So, with that being said, I got minus 10 feet to movement. And then I got a plus 2 to CL for dexterity checks. All right, so I'm also moving 20 feet. So they have horses and whatnot, but they are only going to go as fast as us. So with us being the protectors, so with Orm, Verith, and Murden being the protectors, they have to walk. So Orm and Murden is actually bringing up the back. There is a total of 5 carts, 5 different like wagons. I think one wagon houses all the gnomes where they sleep, and the other wagons houses their trinkets and stuff that they sell from city to city. All right. So with that said, I have to calculate what our movement's going to be. It's going to be out of 20. So let me see here. Movement. Nope. Advancing the game. Nope. I think movement.
I would perhaps suggest that we would have a better view were we to be slightly higher on the wagons. I might also suggest that if there's space, I don't know how we'd feel about it, we might put things such as backpacks on the back of a wagon and set them up the line on the back of a wagon, and therefore...
So I just calculated this out, and it's safe to say, like, as we're calculating out, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a 5-day journey ahead of us.
Okay.
Each of these squares, when you go from the High Forge to this next hex, that is going to count as 1 day, because each of these is about 8 miles, an 8-mile radius. So you go into a hex through the next day. We're already in this hex here. I don't know if you guys can see it. We're already kind of there. It's just to get from here to the next one is going to take another day. So to go from High Forge to here is 1 day. And then to go to the next one is each day. So we have a 5-day journey ahead of us. Does somebody want to roll? And if not, I can roll it. I'm going to say this. There is going to be a 2 in 6 chance of an encounter happening per day. Do you guys want to roll? Any one of you guys can do it. Give me a 5d6 roll. 1s and 2 means we have a problem. 1s and 2s means we have a problem. And everything else, we're okay.
So /RD, what again?
/R 5d6.
R /R 5d6. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's weird. /R 5d6. Oh, there's supposed to be a space between R. Is there supposed to be a space in between the forward slash?
Yeah, space after the R.
Yep, space after the R.
Oh, after the R. Jeez.
All right. Oh my God. Looks like the first 2 days we are going to have a crappy time. All right. So before the...
No, hold on. Hold on. I just give a total for the week, for the 5 days.
Yep. So this hex, we're going to have a problem. This hex, we're going to have a problem. These ones, we're going to be fine. When we make it to Calandria, we're going to have a problem. Actually, I may just let that one go because it's a Calandria hex, but we'll figure that one out in a minute. All right, so we just got to figure it out. All right, so I think for right now, we're going to put a stopper here to this one shot. I was hoping to be done with it, but looks like we may not be because, we're going to be moving pretty slow. So I think we're going to stop it right here for right now. And for everyone who joined in to watch us, thank you so much for watching us. This was just one shot because I haven't streamed in a long time, and I really wanted to play Castles and Crusades. We are also playing this Friday, so tune in for that. Tune in tomorrow, too. What do you guys say we return to this one shot tomorrow?
You want to make a character?
I'm down.
How about you, Colin?
Yeah, I think I can do that.
All right, we'll do it as soon as Chris gets home. So Chris, I'm gonna set the time because you were home a little early my time today. I'm gonna set the time to 5 o'clock. How about that?
That could work.
That could work. Okay. All right. Awesome. All right. So let's move everyone back here. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in.
Oh wait, did you say 5? Did you say 5 o'clock your time or 5 o'clock my time?
5 o'clock my time.
Do 5 o'clock my time.
That'd be 6 o'clock
So
my time.
it'd
Okay,
be-
fair enough.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so we'll set it up and just stay tuned and watch the channel. There's nothing else really going on, so we'll save all the juicy news for the end of the week. Meanwhile, thank you for tuning in, and remember to work hard, play hard, game on, everybody. Have a great and wonderful weekend.
Au revoir.
Night all.